Chris Evans marries Alba Baptista in a private ceremony at their Boston area home without the use of a smartphone, in front of an impressive guest list that included fellow Marvel actors Chris Hemsworth and Robert Downey Jr. According to Page 6, Chris Evans and his girlfriend Alba Baptista got married over the weekend in a private ceremony at their house. According to a source, the couple's wedding was locked down tight and guests had to sign NDAs and forfeit their phones. A star-studded guest list for the couple's wedding, according to The Insider, featured his Marvel co-stars Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, and Jeremy Renner. Evans, 42, and Alba, 26, formally announced their relationship in January in an adorable video in which they attempted to frighten one another. He added 3 red heart emojis to the message, which made it plain that he was in love with the rising talent, and stated that he was reflecting on 2022. People claimed in November that the action actor and the woman have been dating for more than a year, and that their union is serious. Chris has never been happier because they are in love. His friends and family all admire her, a source reportedly told the website. He has previously been romantically linked to actors Jenny Slate, Minka Kelly, and Jessica Biel. He was also said to be close to Selena Gomez last year. Chris stated to People in 2022 that his personal life makes him feel quite content. He also mentioned that he wanted to settle down someday. The actor declared, "Wife, kids, and starting a family are definitely something I want." When you read about the majority of the best artists, whether they are performers, painters, or authors, most of them it was the relationships, the families they established, the love they discovered, and the love they shared, that they were most proud of. So it's something that has also held true over the course of my lengthy 41 years. Those are the things that matter most. I adore the concept of ritual and tradition. I have a lot of stuff in my life, so I don't know what would be better than to create that, he continued. As an actress, Baptista has had success. She appeared in the short film Miami when she was 16 years old, earning her the Best Actress prize at the Festival Ibérico de Cine. She then acted in various movies in Portugal, including Ivo Ferreira's Equinoccio and Edgar Pires Caminhos Magnéticos. She made a 2019 appearance in the Gonçalo Waddington-directed film Patrick, which was screened in competition at the San Sebastian International Film Festival. Then, in 2020, came Fatima, on which she collaborated with Harvey Keitel. In the 2020 Netflix television series Warrior Nun, Alba played the title character, Ava. She played the main character in Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris this year. She is compassionate as well. 4 years ago, she volunteered at a Cambodian orphanage. Chris dated celebrities including Jessica Biel, Kate Bosworth, Christina Ricci, and Sandra Bullock in his early years of dating. He was also linked to Sandra Bullock. Chris has had a fling with big mouth actress Jenny Slate on and off ever since he rose to popularity as a global celebrity in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Despite their 16-year age difference, Evans' brother Scott defended his siblings' romance with Alba in July. Scott, who is openly gay, responded to the media attention and irrational responses to Chris' relationships through the years by saying that it's tough for Chris because people can ruin things pretty quickly. Scott spoke about how his brother's dating life was impacted by fame on Nick Viall's podcast The Viall Files. Scott claimed that a celebrity's girlfriend will initially believe that she is simply dating a human, and that he is a man before discovering that she is the target of article after article after article after post after tag after tag. He was open about how Chris' adoring fans were destroying his women and calling anyone he's tried to date a piece of crap. Scott stated that you can only take that for so long, which makes relationships sort of hard for him, I guess. Chris' notoriety, according to him, didn't all of a sudden catapult to fame, but rather a slow burn over the years. Scott remarked that Twitter wasn't around when he started creating movies, and that the two brothers saw the internet happen together. The internet can be a dark place these days, at the height of the social media era, where people can get very bold with the things they think are appropriate. According to Scott, some of Chris' ardent admirers address him as their brother-in-law when gushing about the Marvel hottie. Scott, meanwhile, only had kind things to say about Alba and said, "I approve of the Portuguese actress's union with Chris. I truly want kids," Chris said to Men's Journal in 2019, the year after he and Jenny finally called it quits. "I do, indeed. I enjoy fairly commonplace, domestic stuff. The Sizzler for Knives Out read, I want a wife, I want kids. I enjoy ceremonies. I wish to adorn Christmas trees and pumpkins in that manner."